Good afternoon, Vulcan Tours. We're Pyro Marketing. Thank you again for having us give you this presentation today. We're really looking forward to having you as a client in our marketing presentation here. So as we know, you guys are a volcano tour company. You know, it's an issue with a very highly competitive market. You really got to advertise well and market well to stay above the other competition in Italy here for Mount Vesuvius. Mount Vesuvius is one of the most popular tourist attractions there in Italy, right with Pompeii and the whole issue of it. Tours go from anywhere from $50 to $200. You know, $50 being the half-day tours and $200 being like the full-day tours with like wine tasting and extravagant things like that as well. So the current issue is that a lot of people think geology tours and volcano tours are kind of lame and boring. You know, the market research that we've done. So we really want to change that with our strategy here. Just want to attract more people to the tours, change the perception that they are fun and educational at the same time. You can still do some cool things and see some cool places, and attract a younger audience as well. I'm passing it over to my teammate now, and he'll get us into more of our target audience.
Hi, my name is Casey, and I'm here to talk to you about our new target demographic. This is our regular John Doe. He makes up the majority of our current target clients. He's educated about the topic, already interested in volcanoes, and goes out and seeks this on his own. He doesn't look to social media or anything like that. They're usually not very active on it. They're an older crowd, and so we're looking to start to get younger for who we look for these tours. Our target audience, our example, is Blair. She's a full-time college student. She's younger, she's active, she's athletic, thrill-seeking, is going to go with her friends. We'll talk about it on social media, on Instagram, send pictures of her trip. We want people who are going to help us get the word out for you about these tours, about everything they have to offer, and about the beautiful sights that you'll see on volcanoes in Italy. This is Kyle. He's a single adult male. He's younger. He's in his midlife. He's focused on fitness, going and seeing the world. There are a lot of people who have the money and don't know what to do with it, and will spend the money to go and see things and experience things that they haven't seen before, and they'll also go back and talk about it. We're trying to find a crowd who's going to help us spread the word and get everyone interested in your product.
The strategy to reach this new younger demographic is that we're going to use common trends in our advertising and really use a highly focused social media marketing platform to reach these people on all different types of targeting marketing points throughout their in-person life and their digital life. So the first one being in-person is billboards. We want to have these hanging up in out-of-home spaces like the airports in Rome, Milan, and Bergamo. I think that would be really effective as they're landing in the area and saying, oh, hey, here's a cool tour we can go on with some relative fun kind of advertising. We're also going to use social, so we're going to use Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Here's an example of our Snapchat ads here. We've got the Snapchat story that's sponsored, so as you're going through here, you're saying, oh wow, look at this, you know, volcano up close and personal with drone, you know, maybe we go there on a tour, that'd be sweet. And we're also going to advertise on digital platforms like Airbnb, you know, common spaces where young people are going to be looking to book trips and stuff like that. You know, like Travelocity, Kayak, those different kinds of websites. I'm going to pass it over to Tyler now. He's going to get into what we're going to learn on these tours.
The brief excerpt basically. So on the tours, the tour guides teach with the plate boundaries on how volcanoes are formed through divergent boundaries, which are the plates actually move apart from one another, and now it comes through the chamber, making a volcano. Also the convergent boundaries where the volcano crust is actually pushed together and forms mountains and volcanoes, and then the hotspots occurred in the ocean, which causes magma to also rise, creating volcanoes much like Hawaii. They also tell you about the different types of volcanoes. The least known volcano to people would be the shield volcanoes, which are actually spread out among miles and miles of terrain used built over long flows of lava flow. And other volcanoes are talked on the tour with the cinder cone volcanoes, which form on top of other volcanoes off the vents over using tephra, which would be rocks that are formed from volcanic eruptions. And on this tour, we're specify on the Mount Vesuvius type of volcano, which would be the strata volcano. It's a typical triangle-shaped volcano, which is shown in movies with the ash and lava spewing out of the sides during its eruptions. Your tour guides will also tell you about how scientists predict the eruptions of volcanoes using the volcano's history, their measurements of CO2 increases, earthquakes, as well as sulfur dioxide readings from looking at volcanoes. And while they tell you how they predict eruptions, they'll also tell you while on the tour how to be cautious in case an eruption occurs, the chances of eruption occurring, and if you live there, to purchase insurance and to look ahead in the forecast to determine when to leave for volcanoes to erupt. So finally, on the tours, the tour guides will teach you on the effects of a volcano and how it actually helps Earth. So they'll tell you about how during eruptions, volcanoes affect climate change by pushing ash into the clouds, which helps to cool the Earth by blocking the sun's rays. It also tells you how the lava flows actually destroy the terrain around the volcano, creating fertile soil for plants and animals afterwards. Thank you for the presentation, and we hope you all enjoy your tour with Vulcan Tours.